This is the update video to draiver questions and answers. So I am going to just rattle through all these questions because you guys have been asking me to do another video about draiver and just the details about it. And I'm going to be straight with you guys. Draiver is an app for people that don't have a vehicle. If you have a car, yes, you could make some money on draiver. It is we just finished January. After the new year, things slowed down incredibly for me. So I kind of looked into draiver, did draiver a bit. I did it as a rider, as a chase vehicle, and as a delivery vehicle. So I'm going to say if you do it as a driver, it could pay off. On average, I'm going to say 25 to about $35 an hour. Now that's going one way. If you don't have a trip coming back and it's just to drop off a vehicle and not return another vehicle back, that can cut your earnings in half. But you're driving another person's vehicle. You're not paying for gas. You're not paying for insurance. You're getting paid to drive somebody's vehicle. And that's when draiver is advantageous, is when you're a driver. The chase vehicle, if you're bringing passengers back and forth, it'll pay off as well. But just want to go through some of these questions here. And hold on, I have to get my glasses because I'm getting old and it's getting dark and I can't see for nothing. So, going through some of the questions. Does draiver have any commercial insurance coverage to cover your vehicle when you're doing a job and if an accident happens? Absolutely. Draiver covers you 100% while you are actively working with them. However, when you guys get into this app, you find out that the details you have to show about your vehicle is pretty in-depth and you got to have a lot of pictures and whatnot. Jay says, I have a friend with a CDL that could be interested in this. I'm staying busy on Spark right now. What kind of jobs have you done so far? I already kind of talked about that. How does this pay compared to other gig apps? I'm going to say it's about it kind of depends. There's not a lot of gigs for this in Wisconsin. Wisconsin's all very rural for the most part. So there's not a lot of gigs. This is going to be a good app that's in metro areas, and you have to check it out in your area. I can't tell you how it is for everywhere. Where do I apply? I have a CDL with all endorsements and a secret clearance in the government. Don't we all? Getting clearances with the government, that's nice. I'd probably stay with your government job with the economy right now. From Glenn's Catfishing Adventures, can't wait to learn more. I would like to know if they cover your insurance or do you? They cover your insurance while you're actively working. I am looking so forward to seeing the next video on draiver. Thank you so much for bringing this to my attention. I have a CDL. And, I don't know the payouts, guys. If you do have a CDL, I imagine it's a lot better than if you're just a regular Joe Blow driver. If you know the details about having a CDL and driving for draiver, leave your comments below. Do I have a referral code? I don't refer people to apps, guys, because it could be totally up to you on how it works, your market, your situation. There's people that do Doordash and make $12 an hour and are content with that. Me, myself, I'm not. But do I do Doordash? Yes, I do Doordash during lunch hours and certain rush times as a filler. And that's with all these apps, guys. Draiver, I'd signed, once I got going with it, I was sitting at the airport parking lot like I am right now, waiting for a ride, and it popped up and said, hey, there's a draiver ride not far away. And it was a parts pickup. So, from Koozie Y-Song. Maybe other places are good for this app. Ohio is not. One, they want to kick out cars, trucks, vans going 1 to 3 hours, one way only, coming out to around $12 an hour. Yeah, if you don't have a round trip scheduled, guys, it's only going to pay so much. These are better for one-way trips, or if you get Sometimes they're moving vehicles back and forth, and you can get into some of those runs. But, you know, also, they're returning you back, and you'll make $25 an hour going that way. And then when you come back, you're not making anything, but you're just sitting in the back of an Uber or a passenger vehicle watching Netflix or sleeping or watching YouTube videos, whatever you're doing, you know? So, all right. And so do they also pay you more by how many people you have in your vehicle? No, not necessarily. George Moore, quick question. After you submit your online application to draiver and they ask you to take the driving instructions, is that a good thing? Absolutely. You're going to want to go through that tutorial and really pay attention to what you're doing. When you do the tutorial, you could just like simulate, like the first time I did it, I kind of regret the amount of time I spent with it, because I was just like, oh, the front of the car. All right, here's the front, here's the back, here's the side, blah, blah, blah. But getting out and seeing how your camera lines up with the app and taking pictures of the VIN and your dashboard and the seats that people are going to be sitting in, because all that stuff's going to be insured for you. And you want to make sure that you have as much detailed stuff if you have to make a claim about something being damaged. Bree, entrepreneur, please interact with your commentators. I understand you're busy, but if you are unable to communicate with them, disable the comments so they're not left hanging. Other than that great video, I just finished my draiver registration. Guys, I am just like you. I am hustling. I'm a full-time gig worker. I am trying to make ends meet driving. I don't make enough money doing this to sit and spend 2 hours a day in chat. This is kind of, I'm just sharing information with the world, with the internet, and with you guys. And hopefully you grab some good information about it. And hopefully there's other people that drive for draiver and leave their comments below, because that'll give you more perspective for different markets. Janie Williams, nice video. I haven't had an order yet. The app has lots of breaches. I don't know what that's about, Jamie. You should, or Janice, you should let me know more. Can you do another video on this app? That's what we're talking about right now. Black Desert Cat says, I've Ubered and lifted a few of these guys around Tulsa. I think, yeah, Tulsa's a pretty good market for this, I bet. Thanks. And from Rob Men, I heard it pays super trash. I'll tell you what, there ain't no gig app out here that you're going to make a lot of money, guys. And that's just the harsh reality. You could make some hustle. Like today, I did an Instacart order. It was a single shop and like a $47 tip. I ended up making like $60 and it took me almost 2 hours. That's a $30 hour. That's a good hustle right there. Anything above $22, depending on mileage, everything else, you know, those are worth your time. But you gotta, everybody knows your most valuable thing is your time. And I want to spend a lot more time communicating with all you guys. And this last week, I went over 250,000 views on my channel and of videos. And that's a lot of interaction with a lot of people. And I know that's how you grow your channel, become a YouTuber, but that's not where I'm at right now. I have to pay the bills. I got things to do. And I got plans for the future for me and my family. So I'm hustling just like you guys are hustling. So I want to say thanks for watching the video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. If you have more questions about draiver that I could answer, go ahead and put your comments below and we'll hit you on the next one.